3 years ago in Texas. We didn't arrive there like people who had been rescued. We arrived like people who had escaped. Everything we owned fit into bags felt heavier than they should have been. Like they carried more than just clothes. Like they carried the last piece of a life we couldn't go back to. My mother held them tightly, but I could tell she wasn't holding the bags. She was holding herself together. The place was supposed to be safe. That's what they told us. Safe for women, safe for children, a place to breathe again. But when we arrived, the air felt wrong the moment we walked in. It was a place that I had learned that people would be sick from lead poisoning, from elderly people to children, that there was also trafficking involved in a place that should have been a shelter for women and children to regain normalcy in society. The walls were too quiet, like they had heard too much. The smiles were greeted, didn't quite reach people's eyes. But there were rules, so many rules. They came at us faster than we can understand them. Then when to eat, when to sleep, where to stand, what not to say. It didn't feel like protection. It felt like controlled, just dressed differently. And that's what we were living through at this time, when my mother had barely escaped with her life, taking the most important thing of value to her at the time, which was me. My mother had tried to stay strong. She always did. She nodded, listened, followed directions, but I could see it in the way her shoulders stayed tense. She never really sat down, even when she was sitting. Survival hadn't ended when we left. It had just changed shape, into a shape that neither one of us could recognize. At night, everything felt louder, not in noise, but in feeling. The kind of silence where your thoughts don't let you rest. I remember watching her sometimes when she thought I was asleep, just staring ahead, like she was trying to figure out how we had made it out of one nightmare to only land somewhere that did not feel much better. We were safe technically. No one was chasing us. No one was hurting us the way that they had done before. But safety isn't just about what's not happening to you. It's about what is. And there, in that place that was supposed to help, we learned something hard. Sometimes survival doesn't come with relief. Sometimes it comes with another kind of darkness. Quieter, harder to explain, just as heavy to carry. But even then, we were still moving forward. And sometimes that's the only kind of victory you have.